welcome to another video. Today we will be reacting to Alex17 underscore gaming's video. I believe in this video he played DBD and Rocket League, which he wants me to review for you today. So without further ado, let's get straight into it.
And I want you guys to tell me what I'm doing wrong in both of them games, especially this one though.
That's exactly what we're going to do in today's video.
I'm obviously going to try and point them out myself. However, obviously, we're gonna attempt to. Probably won't be able to pick them out, but if you can do it for me as well, I'd appreciate that a lot. So I am just going to press play on here.
This first thing I want to point out is this sub for stream thing. I don't like where it is. I don't like how big it is. It should be at least up here, like make it a bit smaller in the top right. But that's not part of the game, so I thought I'd just mention it while I remember.
And obviously you can just see me doing the bullet points. Let's just skip through all this. We don't really need it. And there we go. We are loading into the game. We are there. We're started. Right. And essentially, we've got a generator right here already. Someone's there. Now, we're going to pause it because obviously I'm looking left and right. There's obviously a person already there. Should I have carried on that generator with the other person, or should I have left him, looked for a new one? I think, in my opinion, I should have left it.
To be fair, that is a good question. What I usually do is make the generator halfway, find my own. So once the generators pass about here, I'll find my own generator. So then when teammates done with that, he should run straight to you and then help you with that one. And then just rinse and repeat. Yes, I know it's risky, but it's the fastest way to do all 5, in my opinion.
But let me know in the comments what you think I should have done. And yeah, we'll just play on, see what happens.
Another thing I want to mention quickly is the perks down here. One, you don't need this perk. If you don't know where the generators are, grab a map. I didn't say press play.
We'll go from there.
I said I didn't press pray. Another thing is this. You should never use this perk. If you want the healing perk, use the one that can cleanse a totem, which would be shown on screen now, if my editing's good enough. Another thing is this feather. I will change that into the perk that I think it's quick and quiet. No, I don't know what it is, but it's a perk that allows you to jump down a building and sprint straight away. So a picture would be of that, and the actual name of it would be of that perk as well. And empathy, which allows you to see people, which is a decent perk, but it depends really if you want to rescue people or not. So if you like to rescue people or heal people, feel free to keep it, but realistically I would change it to at least a flashbang perk, or that's just so you don't have to worry about stuff. But if you want to keep it, that's fine, but change the rest.
But I genuinely think I should have left this generator for the person that's at the bottom of the screen there. Although it's almost done, we could have had another one started by now. Yes, it could also mean that I might not survive, but hey ho. Right, we're going to skip through this because we did that. We're going to skip through all the running. We're on a new generator. And I'm looking around, and I keep looking left, right, but I don't choose to look backwards. Now, I really needed to choose to look backwards there. Although there was a wall or a little wooden thing behind me, I believe I still should have looked backwards. Um,
To be fair, looking backwards wouldn't really matter. It would only matter because the brick wall of that wooden wall, sorry, it would it wouldn't really matter because one, this person down here was getting carried, and number two, it would be beneficial to look behind you if it's either the pig or Ghostface, meaning the two people that, or Mark and Myers even, so three. So the people that pretty much stalk, so meaning they won't have music swim if they use their ability. That's the time you're supposed to look there because they can, like lean over, make you one hit, and yeah, that's the only time you should look behind, if there's a brick wall behind. Well, in my opinion, anyway.
and again, let me know in the comments what you think of that. And then there's someone hooked. Now, I can see they're hooked. Bottom player. We'll pause it again. Bottom player. Obviously, you can just about see him right there. Um, but essentially, do you think I should have left the generator alone and gone for the unhook? Seeing how these two people that are in the middle, the two middle players, are on the same generator, almost finished. Mine's got a lot more to do. Should I have gone for the unhook and then gone back to that generator, or should I have stayed where I was and complete the generator?
To be fair, your teammates were like upfield here, and the hook was in the centre. And to be fair, since there was two of them on the generator, one of them at least should have tried to rescue him. Why the other one goes to another generator? Mate, so that should make you stay on the generator. If the killer was on that hook here, as you can see, then absolutely get off, run away. When the killer goes, go for it. But since it was all the way over here, which was in the middle, and draw near the bottom corner, bottom left corner of the map, I believe, then it's no point. So one of these two should have done it.
As you can see,
As you can see, what I was on about, the generator was quite far, right next to the person that was hooked. So realistically, they should have went for him.
they've done that generator. I've
As you can see, this person has just been stalked, so I'm assuming it's Ghostface. Therefore, this person here should have got him off the hook, as you can see. Therefore, now this person who's not getting chased has two options: go on a generator, or heal this person, and then they both go on a generator at the same time. And I can see yours is almost finished, which is quite good. And yeah, I'm pretty sure there's another generator over there. If you went for it, that would have been quicker, but I don't know if you did or not, so let's find out.
stayed on this generator now for the whole time. They've got the unhook, but should I have done it a lot sooner than what they did? I then ended up doing the generator. I'm now healing someone. But
To be fair, the person who got him off the hook, who I assume is this person here, should at least follow them to heal him before going on a generator. Because it's not your job, pretty much. If you want to be a healing person, change this perk into one of the other healing ones. That at least makes it quicker. So yeah. As you can see again, this perk tells you where the generators are, which is quite useless, as I'll say, because the map does that job, and it's not worth the perk. Neither is the feather, because yeah.
I don't look around. Should I have looked around there, or should I have kept it as it was? Did I do good?
Because we identified the killer, yes, you should look around, because the killer can peek the corner like this, or he can stalk you, make you one hit, and then chase you. So that means apart from two initial hits, it's just one, then you're on a hook.
And also running into completed generators already. isn't a good sign.
To be fair, with that one, I would have went around here. Let's back it up a little.
But I've
That's a bit
kept it
too
as it
far.
was. Um,
I would have ran this way because that's the offer closest generator. Because this one you got to cut through here, and the furthest one's over there somewhere. I'm assuming it's going to this one. So you should have just stayed on the side, the right hand side, and go for this one. Because my hopes are teammates are on this one, so you should have went for this one instead.
and also running into completed generators already isn't a good sign. But the point is, I'm doing these videos so then I can improve. Um, and again, big mistake. I'm going to pause it there again. Now, I choose the only generator, well, I choose a generator that is right by the hook. Now, was that a good thing to do, or do you think that's a bad thing to do?
To be fair, getting the risky generators out of the way first is the ideal plan. Down there is also a big one because down there is also the basement, which the killer usually camps or stalks, making it harder to get to you. So realistically, you should have done these two generators first, and then go for the ones on this side later, meaning the far back ones. And I can also see a little red thing here. I'm assuming that's some sort of light. But if you know it's the killer, make sure you look.
Looking back on it, I do think it's a bad idea because if I do get caught,
Yeah, I'm going to assume that's the light, so ignore that. The thing is, with this generator, you're supposed to look like 360. But main focus is building, left side of the building, and this side. The killer wouldn't hardly go behind you unless he was there originally, or unless he's smart. Because the popular place for the killer to go is either side or straight through the building. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Unless you know the killer's smart to go this way, then obviously look there.
and get slaughtered by the killer was the ghost face in this game. But if I get slaughtered by the killer in this game, then the hook's right there. It's an easy job for him.
Well, plus since you ain't got a hook, it doesn't really matter. You got 3 other teammates that can get you off the hook. That's if they do their part right. And hopefully the killer doesn't camp as well. If the killer camps, then obviously don't take a chance, and hopefully your teammates work as a team.
But again, leave it in the comments, guys. Tell me what you should think about that. What I should have done. Tell me how I can improve, and we'll just carry on. Keep watching. Obviously,
As you can see, like 2, 3 people came here. Like he was already here. To be fair, I think Nia. I think that is, yeah. She came over. So if she was to get on this generator, then you should have went for the one in the middle up here. But if she doesn't, obviously stay on this one and yeah, get it done. And it would be harder for this one to be done because it's in the middle and it'd be the last one. There'd be another generator over here that I'm assuming is not done as well. So they're pretty close together. So yeah, realistically, when this generator's done, 2 people should go on them just in case.
we've got the players here, and Ghostface is right there. Now, I didn't know he was there until he actually put that little flash on him. So I'm just assuming, yeah, it's just a normal person. But it weren't, it was Ghostface. And he came after me. One thing led to another, and yeah, I got slain essentially. Kept chasing me. I attempted to get away. Nothing worked, and I got knocked over. Now, should I have looked at the killer, or should I have just looked straight ahead? Let me know.
To be fair, if the killer actually stalked you when you're being chased, it didn't matter because you already had one hit anyway after the first. And it's also beneficial that you got hooked because it gives this teammate here time to find help. It gives this person here to finish the generator, which you started earlier. And it gives this person time to find and start the first generator.
In the comments there. But again, essentially, easy job for him. Right next to a hook. Couldn't have done any more favours for him there. So we eventually, we'll skip it back a bit, we eventually get unhooked and I leg it straight.
To be fair, when you got unhooked, you should have followed this person, just because they needed healing. And I'm assuming the killer just hooked this person. If not, then obviously follow the person, go for the unhook, and then everyone heal each other.
Away from that hook. And I think I went straight back to the generator, or just went a bit beyond it to heal myself up. Yeah, we went in the corner, healed up.
Another thing about this perk, it's not really beneficial for your teammates, it's only beneficial for yourself. The aim of the game is that for all of you to escape, not just the one. So if you can get a perk that's beneficial for everyone, that would be amazing.
And then we carried on. So, should I have healed? Should I have waited for someone to heal me? Let me know that in the comment.
To be fair, you should have waited for someone else to heal you, because you can see this person here. You can't tell if it's being chased or not. No, it's not. But someone was not. I'm assuming this is him here. You should have at least planned to go over there so you both can get healed quickly. Another perk would be beneficial though, apart from empathy, so you can heal each other quickly. Yeah. And while as you can see here now, there's 3 generators left. Killer's obviously going to go for the basement and this one over here. So it's beneficial to go to the one over here. Because if he checks that first, then it's going to go down there and then over here. And then if no one wants on them, he will go straight back to the hook.
And tell me what you all think about that. Let's just skip it on so you don't watch the whole thing. There we go.
As you can see, the person who got knocked, he was on the fire generator, which he went straight away. If he went to this one, where Alex was, probably would be fine.
Now we're just running around. Go for the unhook. Now, was my initial thought to heal him there? Going to, obviously I was. But then,
To be fair, as soon as you got him off the hook, you should have healed him because the killer was after this person here. But you didn't know at the time, so it's all good. But if you knew the killer was after him, then heal as soon as you can. Now that I've loaded into DBD myself, I can actually tell you a decent perk for it, which will make it quick. This perk empathy you should change to the knowledge one, which will heal your speed 50% quicker. This one on the other hand should be. I'll find it real quick, so I'll come back to that one. The feather you can change to balance landing, that gives you sprint burst as soon as you jump off a high player. It should last about 10 seconds. The eye you should change to borrow time, or if you don't really want to save people, that's fine. You can use. I'm trying to think of a perk. Still trying. did have a perk in mind, but I forgot what it was. If you don't want that to happen, you can always, like, put on borrowed time, like I said, if you don't want to save people, if that's not the thing. Then you can always change it to what suits you best. You can even change it to adrenaline free, but that's no point really. Unless you know you're going to get hit. However, about that perk. That is really good for teammates as well. If we look at it, this you should change to the circle of healing. Ooh. Yeah, this you can change to the circle of healing. This you can change into the knowledge one. This you can change into either breakdown or no one left behind. Because them three together runs into pretty decent perk. If you can, this one, try and get a flashbang so you can flashbang save people. If not, you can always change it to, well, we'll make it, which is I think Bill's perk. I'm not too sure. But that will allow them to have 100% more speed, increasing their speed for 90 seconds. But as soon as they get off the hook, they will bomb it down the map in like 5 seconds. So yeah. I will show you a photo on screen once I do the perk myself. I'm currently given now, which I will quickly show you. On the back, apart from that perk you use. Feel free to put any of these on, but it doesn't really make a difference. Put one up for him if you can. The best offering to use is the one where you start together. Yeah, this one. There's the flashbang I was on about. But since I don't have half the perks, I wouldn't be able to do half of them. Left behind's on there already, which is alright. I forgot what it was called now. I don't think I have half the perks to this character because they're hard to use it. Well, anyway, you should have no one left behind on. Here's the perk you got, which is hardly useless because it only lasts us 5 seconds. You can also get resilience on, because it's like 50% health. Empathy you can change to knowledge. Ghost new knowledge, I think it's called. So these two perks together will work quite well. Even though you don't really need this if you got that. This you can change for the boom one, which will allow you to put a thing down and generate, well not generate, sorry. Something called the school thing, which will help you and your teammates too. So if you can get this character, get this perk for it, which allows everyone to heal twice as quick, and they can heal themselves as well. So pretty much Claudette is a team player, not a self player, even though she's got self player. Flashbang on the other hand. Change it to balance magic. And then this one can just be the boost. And then there's your perks all complete. Anyway, enough of that. To the video. If it works.
stairs, and I did it in a safer place. So if you can let me know in the comments if that was a good idea or whether it was a bad idea, I'd appreciate that. And essentially, if staying here hiding up was a good or bad idea as well. Like, we just...
I see you got a medic kit. I don't know if you use it at all or not. If not, you should have just dropped it to him. Go straight to a generator so he can heal himself. But if it was empty, you should have healed him and then go through the generator downstairs if he wasn't done already.
Just hid up here for a bit. Don't know whether that was a good or bad idea. Again, if you can leave that in the comments.
As you can see, everyone now is on their second turn and you're still on it first. If someone gets knocked, obviously try and get away. So you take a hit, give them a chance to wiggle off. I'm pretty sure this person here is getting followed. If not, go for the person on that one. So you should have came to help him. One of the other two try to do different things.
That would be very appreciated. Now, I didn't mean to hide in that locker before someone says it. You shouldn't have hidden the locker. It was unintentional. But yeah, I think it was just me and him standing, and well, after a while it was just me and him standing, and then
I think you stay too long up there. You can see a teammate down here on a generator. You can see another one over here. I don't know what to do exactly, because of course they had a bad time. But you at least spent a good, 30 seconds on him messing about. As soon as you healed him, you should have just went straight to him. Or at least the person who's injured. Even though I'm pretty sure they're both injured. So obviously go for the heal, the generator, or both heal them, and go straight to the generator.
And eventually, I think we had 1 or 2 generators left. Let's have a quick look at how many we had actually. Yeah, we had 2 generators left at this point. So we were thinking, yeah.
Another thing with this, face cam could be in the top left, because there's hardly anything there, apart from where all the important information for me to review your content is.
Do I go for a generator? Do I go for the unhook? That was the only certain situation I was in.
Again, I would, as soon as I saw him got knocked, I would have run over to him, took a hit, if I can, break the hooks around him, give him time to escape. Legit.
Then, worst comes to where, I felt like I saw the killer in the same direction I was running. And I was like, do I go, do I go? And then I thought that was him, but it weren't, it was the survivor. So I was just like, oh right, okay. But this is what I mean, I need to be more alert, I need to be aware of things more, yeah, etc. like that. So we ran round the edge of the map, essentially, and we're just going to skip it on actually, skip it to about there. Now I see the generator, I'm like, yeah, I'll go for this generator.
In all fairness, you shouldn't have went to the generator, because I saw the killer going for this person down here. Rewind it a little bit, show you what I mean.
To about there.
You can see a little object here moving. That was the survivor. This person here was being followed. You can tell the way he's crouched behind an object. You should have went straight to him instead of this. You can see teammate here going for the generator. Realistically, you should have went over there, helped teammate out.
Now I see the generator, I'm like, yeah, I'll go for this generator.
Yeah, you can also tell that. You can also tell he's being followed the way he was like moving around everywhere, and the way he's got this blown up perk on as well. Should have made you at least, run towards him. Person who got knocked. Even though you wouldn't have made it in time, but at least you tried. But yeah.
and essentially I'm just like, what can possibly go wrong? Okay, the killer's probably just seen that we're here, and yeah, I then thought, right, I'm gonna move out of the way because to see the killer. I do see the killer, and then I didn't see the killer, and I got confused. So I've ended up going back on the generator. The teammate ends up coming back as well.
The minute that killer turned the corner to the main building over there, that's the quick instinct is when you should go back on the generator. Unless you know he's stalked to the corner and coming straight for you, that's when you should have run away.
And pretty much when he comes back, I look away. And it's a good job I looked behind me actually, because he was right there and without any warning.
Again, you should have took the hit. Like I said, yeah, it's stalked, so it needs to be more away. We've also got to find a good angle to get in between here, so we can actually see you guys possible. If not, then at least go in front of the generator so you can get a good view left, right and back.
I just ran, I legged it, and I don't know whether that was a good idea, whether I should have saved teammate or attempted to, took the hit for him. Again, leave that in the comments. But he died, pretty much. And then it was just down to me. So I decided to look for the hatch, and let's just skip it on 5 seconds. We got a bit fortunate, to be honest, because the hatch was right there, and that's pretty much the game. So I escaped, obviously, as you can see there. That was the first time I've escaped in the hatch.
To be fair, it was good you found the hatch, but your teamwork should have been a bit better. Your perk is constantly changing, you should see what I mean. Everyone can stay alive for the whole game. If not, at least for at least 1 or 2 generators remaining. It's your first time escaping, so well done for the hatch.
I was pretty excited actually that I got in the hatch. Found the hatch, I was like, yes, I've survived, I'm the only survivor, all that.
The aim though for this is for all of you lot to escape, even the killer with no kills. The best a killer can do is hook everyone twice, but try at least avoid deaths when possible.
Obviously, find the hatch for the first time, get the achievement. And the heart just sinks in, like, at that moment you're just feeling terror that Ghostface is going to get you, hook you, done. Like, unless if you found the hatch, or he didn't know that you was at any particular generator, then you're basically dead.